Hello, everybody. I would just like to say, Beef Chunk is 69, you still have the best username. I just want to go on record at pointing that out. Yeah, it's cold and wet outside here, but I'm inside. I'm wrapped up in a sweater, and I have hot tea, so I'm all set. I actually haven't been on since I saw that they had some... God damn it, cat. Cat's trying to get right in my way. Since I saw they had some Yule stuff coming out, so I'm going to kind of poke around and see what's going on with all that.
Eivor, my stable is a bit spared just now, but
I'll get on it.
If you...
Yule season. Yep. Join the feast and have a warm and mead-fueled... Ooh, local roasters always have the best stuff.
You can build me something better. I promise you the finest of beasts.
I am gonna kill things.
A bustling stable would be
also,
a great boon here. I'll see what I can do.
It looks like gain an alliance in England. Where do I have to go for the Yule season stuff? Calling out. Listen.
Nonsense.
I'm just like that. I'm not sorry, and I expect all of you to keep dragging me for that in the near future. So, yeah. Just I am just like that. Yeah. Feel free to drag me as much as you want. Where the fuck do I have to go to start the Yule thing? Oh, okay. Cave near Northwick, I glimpsed the legend Bjorn the Berserker. Great white bear. Oh, the Berserker quest is fun as hell. It's true. I expect this, and I would be disappointed if you did not. So thank you. I appreciate that. Basically, this note is saying to go start the quest where you can get a Berserker as one of your people,
foes, but powerful allies.
Is dope as
His
hell.
strength would bolster our settlement.
And also during that quest you can get high as tits and kill a whole lot of people.
You wanted to see me. As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to
Thank
forge
you, I
alliances,
appreciate that.
ironclad with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight.
I'm assuming
into each
Rand of you just got to
territory
England and
before you
went,
commit to a
wow,
journey
this
there.
place kinda sucks.
Once you have
All of
gained an
these
ally
people
in the
suck.
territory,
All of
return
them.
home and
Just
speak
all
to
of
me.
them on this island
We'll
kinda
decide
suck.
your next move then.
I understand.
Except the Scots, they're
So
fine.
where do
They're
we
cool.
start?
And the
You
Welsh.
have two options just now. Join Sigurd in Leicestershire to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok.
Oh yeah.
Or head south to Grantebridgeshire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. I should add, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with his own contacts in the cities. His research could be useful in winning us alliances throughout the cities of England. Speak with him and see what he needs.
I want to see the alliance map.
I will probably first go do the Sons of Ragnar quest line because it's fun as hell.
Tell me more about Leicestershire. I should like to join Sigurd
Soma
soon.
is wife.
traveled to a town called
Soma
Repton
is wife.
to meet
Listen,
Ubba
Soma
and Ivar
is
Ragnarsson.
best wife.
As
I will
hear
hear no
they are
different
on the
on
verge of
this.
exiling the current king of
But
Mercia,
yes,
with the
Hytham
hope of
barely
installing a king of
survived
their own.
being
A
used
bold
as
endeavor.
a mall
I
by
should be there to help
Kyoto.
however I can.
I think you should.
But yes, Soma is my wife.
I won't keep them waiting.
Good. I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If
But
I
yes,
were you,
Soma
I would
is
go
my
by
wife
ship.
and I love her.
Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
And here again, we have the trope of sticking your knife into the map that somebody spent, like, presumably a lot of time hand drawing. Like, that's rude, excuse me. Somebody spent a lot of time on it, and you're just sticking your dagger right through it like you don't even care, Ivor. flip over to quests here. New home. Yep. Mysterious Berserker. Yule Festival. Yes. I know, excuse that's ruining that parchment that somebody spent a lot of time and effort on, and it's extremely rude of you to do so. Yes, exactly. Randovi had this perfectly nice map that she presumably had to pay a bit for, because it's not like those things grow on trees, and you just jabbed a dagger through it. It's like, so rude. So rude. But I've got to go up to... I guess I have to gain an alliance to start the whole Yule thing, so we're going to go up to... Yes, that. We can go up to Sons of Ragnar and see what they're doing. What they're doing is mostly violence, incidentally.
Hello, Eivor.
Fools? For really, Automod? What the hell? Automod thinks the word fools apparently is a dirty word because Automod is a complete dumbass, apparently.
You're just in time for new stock.
What have you got for me today?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Can't have too many. You know, you are my second best customer.
Let's see, iron ore. I want to level some stuff up, so we're just gonna clean her out of this real quick. Yeah, what's wrong with just gently... What's wrong with just gently placing a marker on the map instead of stabbing it? God. I know, I love... you know, he's a terrible person and I love him so much. Just, in all ways, objectively a bad person, and yet I love him so much.
Only a... Is that everything?
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Ivar has one skill in life, and that is axe. Oh yeah, in my main game I have, and I wanted to... Yeah, I've gotten to the end. I'm not going to tell everybody what happens here, because I know there's some people who haven't gotten that far, but in my main playthrough, yes, I have. And I just wanted to hit him upside the head with something heavy, throw him in the basement to think about what he did for a while,
You have
and,
a keen eye for
yeah.
quality.
Absolute
Will serve
dipshit.
well.
Well, I mean, he does have a decent ass, but axe, specifically. Like axe, like the kind you put through somebody's skull. Even though he is pretty well built in this game. I'll give him that. I know, I was like, Ivar, what in the fuck? Ivar, what is wrong with your dumb ass?
Ready for battle.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
I was so mad when
May
I
they
got to
sing
that
of
part.
your
Yeah, I
deeds
truly was.
and my
I will be so mad
craftsmanship.
again when I get to that part of this playthrough. I was. I was just like, can I pet the dog? Pet the dog. But yeah, I was just that absolute idiot. I love him, but he's a moron. Yeah, a very important part of this game is petting every single dog I find. Yes, you should go pet your dog. Just generally at all times, I think you should. Alright, let's see where I got to go here. Oh, yep, all the way up there. Yep, me too. Probably be just up around here. Take the second right, and then straight up. Okay. I know! I want to pet the wolf too! It's rude. Okay, so take the second right, basically. Okay, I can do that.
Sail! Catch the wind!
Oh, kitties are very good too. I have a kitty laying on the back of my neck right now.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wing. All things meet I thought will bring.
He got from there.
Monastery, over there!
We'll come back to get it. Chill, guys. We're going to a quest objective.
Look! A monastery!
Also, yet again, God, this game is pretty. Just like, look at the sunset effects. Like, that is just gorgeous.
No shade!
Oh, poor baby.
Drop him off!
Hearken well in Hall of Kings.
Set the master!
Kind of makes sense, though. You don't necessarily want to warn the monks that you're coming before you have to. But yes, good point. I want to enjoy my Scald's music, damn it.
Save it for later.
Don't save it for later. Keep singing, damn it. I was actually on the internet the other day, and I saw a picture of one of those naked Sphinx cats wearing a little sweater, and I almost cried because it was so adorable. Just hearing Ab in the distance like, oh man, no, oh god damn it. My orange boys are also very, very stupid, and I love them very much. Well, they're naked and they need to keep warm.
Hush now.
This place is heavily guarded.
It would kind of suck to see like a longship coming when you're like one of these guys along the river, and you're like, oh balls, and then they just sail past. And you're like, oh thank God. You know what? I would totally use that as a rating song. That would be just excellent. The explicit version, because the non-explicit explicit version just isn't as good. Oh, I've got the one that Miracle of Sound did for this game. I've had on repeat my phone for like 2 days because it's so good.
All things meet I thought will bring.
Here we see an accurate representation, from what I gather, of English weather. Cold and raining at all times.
Reward for strength if all have paid.
Let's see you, old friend.
Oh, up by the... Okay, yep. That's right. As I just yeet myself off the ship, just like, see you guys! Yeah, I love him too. He does such excellent music. I make a point to buy all of his songs on Bandcamp because I love him so much. And I like supporting independent artists and all that stuff, and he's one of my favorite.
Repton. Sigurd should be here with the Renaissance.
That's nice, mister. One thing that is kind of nice in this game is, like, if there's points where you can get, like, loot and stuff, like this I'm taking right now, when I come back, I'll be able to loot it again. Which is kind of nice, because then you can loot the same place over and over again and make piles of cash. Ivar. Ooh, wait, flighting point, flighting point. We're gonna come back for you. I gotta go flight real quick. Yes, exactly, thank you. You get me. But flighting is very important, and I want to pump my charisma up as high as possible because I like talking my way into and out of everything possible. So we'll go right back to Ivar kind of killing a bunch of Anglo-Saxons here, but after I flight this guy.
I've heard all Danes are cursed with slow brains and fat tongues. Care to prove me wrong?
Kick you into that fucking river.
Most men choose to be loud or stupid. Impressed that you managed both. I will take you on.
Brilliant. Some flighting spirit. How about a wager?
Oh, you bet.
Here.
Thank you.
Let us begin.
I have sparred against champions and bested each one.
Oh, to beat such a braggart will surely be fun.
You gotta have your height,
Quit
man.
to bite back.
It's just a fact.
Be careful, young Earth. You're a misfit, a half-wit, a foolish old grouse.
You're a weakling, a milksop, a catcher, a louse.
Brilliant. I'm the greatest of flighters, a master of verse.
Your pride is appalling, and your rhyming is worse.
Got you there, young Earth. Ha! I'm impressed. You are as sharp as that axe on your belt.
As promised. I will have my winnings now.
Take the gold. You've earned it.
Yes, I have. Thank you very much, and have a lovely day. There. Oh, real quick though.
Hello there.
Loading, loading, loading. I want to upgrade my mount so I can actually swim it through... Yes, I know more than you, game. So if you can actually swim your mount through bodies of water, that is very helpful. Actually, one of the first things I got, because I
Hard to
swim
see
with
you
horse
again, sir.
everywhere, was the seahorse trophy, which I don't
must
normally
take
care
my
about
leave.
trophies, but
So long.
I thought that one was kind of funny. It means that you swam your horse more than 3 miles in various bodies of water. Just 'cause. And also because I know there's a chest in here. And here we meet Ivar Ragnarsson, absolute fucking maniac. But well-built fucking maniac, I'll give him that.
Who stands before Ivar Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, we'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
The pit of despair.
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
I should not find him so attractive. I
Now
really
we
should
shake
not.
hands,
My
make
taste in
deals.
men is kind of worrying,
Not
let's
my
be
thing.
honest about
I
this.
figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok to the Mercian fields.
He is the one case when I have actually had good taste in a man. He's still built like a bear, a dude who wrestles
would've let
bears
him
in the
down
woods for
easy.
fun, but he's actually a very nice man.
Follow me. I'll give you the tour.
What do you call this place?
I call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Repton. Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is
He's
right.
such an
We've
asshole,
got a
but I
number
like him
of
so
Saxon
much.
nobles lined up with their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofric. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Uba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
The fuck you going?
Don't play me for a fool, Abba. I know Bergred sent a Vergeld your way. I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our Hacksilver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Like, I love him. God damn it, I love him. He's a terrible person in all ways, and I still love him.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. But worry not, Uba. I have the warriors you need.
This is one of them. My worries have vanished.
Eivor, wolf-kissed, you have come at just the right time. Upa and Ivar here are hunting a king.
And when we caught him,
You know,
we mean to
putting
crown
axes
another.
through king's skulls is right up
dear
my line of
thane
interest.
Ceolwulf
Just
here.
saying.
It's not a role I begged
Yeah,
for,
just
but it's
it's a
what
standard
Mercia
case of
needs
throw
just
Ivor
now.
at problem until
A man
everybody's
to
dead
fairly
and
rule
problem
both
solved.
Saxons and Danes.
It sounds like you'll be a king in name only, a puppet.
I am doing my part. I hope you have come to do yours. We're going to need all the help we can get for what comes next.
The king has refused our offers of peace.
No, that was a mistake.
Ceolwulf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
Yeah, exactly.
For
He has
now,
no
Burgred
redeeming
is
qualities,
holed up
but
in
he
his
seems
fortress
like a
at
fun
Tamworth,
person.
making a final
Objectively awful in all
Another
ways, but he
shithole.
makes me laugh.
Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
I mean, though,
But
that
it is much better.
sounds
His
like a
request
fun
is fair,
time.
Ivar, and we will honor it.
This is a good plan, brother. I am ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
Well, if you read the sagas, Ivar was he was the most conniving and calculating of the Ragnar sons. Absolutely.
Bold sons of Ragnar bellow
Probably
to
the
sound
smartest
the spear
too, to be
din
honest.
and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah, you never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not quite sure exactly why they always do that.
And you'll be remembered for this for years to
To be
come.
fair, yeah,
For
I think
all
they
the
just
wrong
do it because it's
reasons,
interesting
I
media.
fear.
To be fair. Because, like, in the sagas, when their
lively
father's
town.
killed, like,
Quite a lot to see here.
he's the one who kind of guts, he kind of guts the king's support while his brothers are raising an army, and, kind of finagles things so when his brothers go to war against King, oh god, what was his name? The king who killed Ragnar, he didn't have any support left, and it was basically they just rolled over him like a fucking steamroller and killed him. But yeah, Ivar was really, if you listen to this, yeah, there you go, thank you. If you read the saga, he was feared in battle and stuff, but he was kind of actually the smartest and the most strategic-minded of the Ragnar sons, to be honest. But yeah, in media they always show him as kind of a absolute fucking maniac, so I'm not sure how that got to be a thing, to be fair.
So, some of us are staying behind, as I hear.
Half the army's already in Tamworth, and we've now got help from the...
You know, I can tell that I've watched way too much, like, Tudor Farm, Victorian Farm and everything, because I keep hearing Tamworth, so I'm like, oh, like the Tamworth pigs they had in that show, because, you know, they're one of the oldest breeds left in Britain. Because I love Ruth Goodman, and I want her to be my grandma.
Sail southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom.
Yeah, God, I forget who it is who plays him on Vikings,
Is your
but he
axe
is hot
sharpened?
as hell. My axe is
I'm
always
ready
sharpened.
for the spear din.
And the thunder of shields, yes.
That reminds
good
me,
to
my
have you
shield
with
should be in the
us.
mail
fight
soon.
beside
I bought
such
a new
legends is
shield
an honor.
because treat
I've only
yourself.
heard tales of your
And it should be in the
conquests.
mail.
I
I bought
get to
it,
live in.
We'll
it's just a
weave
plain
our
one. I'm going to
sagas
paint it up
together.
for myself.
Thread
It's kind of my Christmas
upon
present to
thread.
myself.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of war.
I know, Ruth Goodman is everybody's grandma.
me,
I love
lad.
her so much.
Fight's not
Oh,
here.
you don't know who Ruth Goodman is? Go
is nowhere to be
watch,
found in this
like,
boy.
the Edwardian
Boy who
Farm,
happens to be
the
Chael
Tudor
Wolf's
Farm.
son.
They're all on...
Why is he not in his quarters?
they're all on
Our
YouTube.
future
It's a
king
couple
was
of
a battle
archaeologists and
hardened heir.
historians live
Time he
on
proves
a
his worth,
historically
don't you
accurate
think?
farm, doing everything as they would have been done. As it would have been done during
Can't
the
be an
time.
heir if
It's
he's
kind of
dead,
like an
Ivar.
experimental
Can he wield
archaeology
the
thing.
sword?
You especially
some
would
training.
probably really enjoy it.
I
It's
only-
really, really interesting.
I don't want to kill
They're
him.
like my kind
He's
of
now
my
my
comfort
friends.
things to
My
watch.
country.
If I'm not
Relax,
feeling great or
little
whatever,
king.
I'll go back
They
and
won't
watch
call you
like
friend
Tudor
now.
Farm again.
You can thank your father for that.
Secrets of the Castle, where they're talking about that castle they're
comes
building in
with
France.
us.
I can't remember the name
And
of
should
it,
anything
but they're
happen
building
to
it
this
with
little
period
sprout,
accurate
I will bear
techniques
the
and all that
punishment
stuff.
our
They did
future
that
king
too.
inflicts.
He'll want to remove your
I know,
head.
wouldn't that be cool?
You hear that, boy? You
But yeah,
die and
Ruth
they'll have
Goodman,
to kill
she's
your
a domestic
father.
historian. She specifically studies the way that housework and stuff in the home was done,
Mount
is like
up,
stuff
Abel.
that's traditionally
It's a
called
long
women's
ride
work.
to
That's
Tamworth.
like specifically her area of study. And she knows everything, and I want her to be my grandma.
You'll have to endure, my brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool
You
though to
smell that,
like be able to
Jailbird?
work there or whatever
stink of
as like
jealousy,
a tour
of our
guide
budding
or
friendship, I
something
think.
like that? That would be so cool. I'm trying to remember what that's called. I'm gonna have to Google it later.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
It's Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son than the middle attack of
Away
Danes.
from who? You and Ivar seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Fears are with us, the common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Merse. They're devoted to him. And they'll die defending him.
Well, I am always more than happy to make somebody else die for what they believe in.
Your voice, Abel. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. But not all Danes
From where
are
do you
Danes.
come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Funbeck, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that.
Get along.
The
That's
ones who
here you go.
remained
Thank you.
anyway.
Thank you so
Couldn't have
much.
said
That's
it better
bugging
myself.
me. But yeah, that would be. I would love to visit
Was
that.
this a mass exodus from Norway then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Currently,
You're
a
not
lot
angry
of
that he
people are
has
fucking off
displaced
to
you and so
Iceland
many
on the
others?
tenet of
I was,
fuck, like
for a
fuck
time.
Harold
Now
Fairhair.
weeks at sea have
Historically,
softened my
that was
brow fire.
legitimately the
If
reason
I'm
for a lot of
honest,
the settlement to
I
Iceland.
realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king.
Kings are
Just one.
overrated.
And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
Nah,
I am
fuck
only
that
6
guy.
years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Nah,
Your
fuck
first
that guy.
battle is coming, young Ceolbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
Yeah, some people call it a tyrant, and fuck that guy. King Harold Fairhair can kiss
In
my
truth,
ass.
Ceolbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger.
There's
King
only one
Harold.
place kings
My
belong, in
father
my
gifted
humble
my
opinion,
birthright
and that
to
is in the
Harold without
guillotine.
my consent
You
or
may quote me
knowledge.
on that.
As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of meat. It was not merely a deception, it was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well
Tailbird
as
is
space.
pretty intelligent, honestly. I like his character
I like
in the game.
the thought of that. I do.
Thank you, you get it. I know, as a fellow linguist nerd, I respect and admire him. And here's a nerd thing. They got all the horse sounds right. Like, that is how horses sound when they're cantering. That's exactly what it sounds like. And the occasional snorts and stuff. It gives me fond memories of riding lessons, actually. Blood Eagle is where you peel guys, you cut somebody along the length of a spine, you peel the flesh back, you hack through the ribs so you can spread them apart, and then you pull the lungs out and lay them on their shoulders, and it's supposed to look like an eagle's wings. It's not a pleasant way to die. It was generally reserved for, yes, it's a very violent way of dying. Really, though, I feel like it should be brought back in some situations, quite honestly. Like, I can think of a few people who I wouldn't mind performing one of those on, to be honest.
Look at these pagan rats.
Lick my ass.
Ravenous, unseemly beasts.
No, you're
teeming
probably
over
super
holy
guy,
ground.
honestly.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
Surrender would be the best bet. Oh, Mitch McConnell's right at the top of that
we
fucking
won't survive
list.
a fight.
Higher even than Trump.
You, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
God, I've already got it. Don't have to be so horny
stands
about it.
before you, Eva. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's Warthane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him.
That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss.
Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your piece!
You know
We've
what?
come for
I'm
your
a fan
crown,
of the
Lord.
old-fashioned stick somebody's
With
head
or
on a
without
spear
your
out
head
front as a
attached.
warning to the others, too.
I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Would you settle for a Norse? We're not as gentle, but we're much better poets.
Norse, Dane, dog. You're all the same to me.
I'm gonna
or
come over that wall
godless.
and shove my axe up your ass.
My king, may I suggest a more measured
This guy's like, oh, we're super gonna die. We're all gonna super die.
You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments.
True.
We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet in spite
You know
of
what?
all this, your encroachment on my kingdom
I wouldn't have fucked with, I would not have fucked with, God, why can't I think of names today? Fuck. I would not have fucked
if you
with,
want my crown, Uber Ragnarsson, you must pry it from
your
the hands
father
of my
smelled of
bloodless
elderberries.
corpse.
Thank you so
Man
much.
the walls!
Amazing.
Back to the camp.
Leofrith is just like, yeah, hey, would you shut your mouth so we don't maybe all die horribly? Now you just need some coconuts to clap together while we're riding horses.
Tell the captain we're ready to march.
Leofrith is like, have you seen how many of them there are? This is not a super great idea.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. We're strong and agile.
I'll be there.
Are you flirting with me? I know, you can. He's just like, ugh. He's gonna get all of us, like, super killed. Listen, if you saw a bunch of big fucking Norse warriors... we're doing good. Welcome to the party.
Who are you?
Ooh, look, a wife.
I'm with the Renaissance. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Burgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
Let's do this.
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
Poor Cheobert's just like, oh, Vlad the Impaler. My God, I could not think of names.
Cheobert, something wrong?
Poor kid really isn't about this.
I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith.
You know what? That's because you are wise and
an
intellectual, and know that the best use for a large Norseman is to climb him like a tree and ride your new Norse husband off into the sunset.
No
we were discussing bad ways to die, and we all agreed that impaling would be a good way. Would not be a good way to go. Getting impaled would be right up there with the Blood Eagle and painful ways to go. My opinion is that I like them and think they're sexy. I will say though, by God, he swore he'd keep the Turks out of his country, and by God, he kept the Turks out of his country.
Let's go to the soldiers. Lead the king.
Let's go! Go before me!
Do it.
Almost through.
Really, they should just let me climb over the gate and open it from the inside. Fuck you.
Push through! Push through!
Dead. Die.
Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I started a new playthrough, so my original playthrough that I've got like 67, 68 hours in, people weren't being thrown in like 60-something hours in and have no fucking idea what's going on, so I started a new playthrough on a new account that I made just for this. So that we started over from the beginning. show exactly how much of a Lord of the Rings nerd I am, whenever I have to do these battering ram bits, my brain keeps going Gron, Gron, Gron. Like the one bit at Battle of Minas Tirith, obviously, where Gron shows up. And, yeah, because I am exactly. Good for you. You'll have to send me pictures when you get it kind of done, because I would like to see that. Seeker's just fucking mauling him. That's my big bro. Okay.
Follow my lead.
pissing me off to not have that spear I have in my main playthrough, because I love using that thing when they try to... It gives me the range to, if somebody tries to jump away from me, I can still spear them through the fucking face. I know, it kind of makes me go, really? Raw? Because I have eaten elderberries many a time. I had elderberry jam on toast for breakfast today. And, I mean, they're okay, but they're really better, you know, eaten cooked and sweetened a little bit. Oh, fucking pikemen, I hate them so much. But, you're not really supposed to eat too many elderberries raw anyway. You're supposed to cook them first. It's hard to describe, really. They've kind of got, an earthy taste, almost. They're not particularly sweet, that's why they're better sweetened. But, they're good. They're really good, I can tell you that much. Elderberry jam or elderberry syrup. I have elderberry syrup too that I'll sometimes stir into tea because it's tasty. Well, I mean, elderberries grow pretty much all around the world in the northern hemisphere. There are native elderberries to England and Siberia and all over the place, so it wouldn't be unusual, to be honest. Oh, okay, thank you. I'm gonna have to check that out. Time is fake, especially in 2020. Time's fake. None of us know what time or day it is anymore. I just realized it was the solstice and went, fuck, because I didn't have anything I was gonna do a plan for doing today.
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find.
I know. It does feel like that.
I'll send for Chaelwolf. Tell him we found a throne.
That was a good scuffle, hmm? But I did notice we were short one atlas. Where was the son of our king?
Gilbert was around. Maybe you missed him.
Your lies are just like you, Eivor. Big and bold.
I have read Eric the Red Sock, I guess. Oh, they're talking about how they're going to fend off the Danes and we can't possibly take this fortress. That's adorable.
But who are these warriors he speaks of?
That's the sons of Ragnar. One of the sons of Ragnar left and left his brothers in charge. You know, I'd have to read them again. It's been a long time since I read it.
Seems Leofrith is at odds with his king.
I think in the original it says corn, which was kind of the catch-all word for grain, to be honest. So it's been translated some places as wheat. Ooh, chest. And wild grapes are native here anyway, so it's possible that grapes could have been a thing, but probably wild grapes, probably not any of the domesticated varieties from Europe.
The chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblem, maybe. The brothers.
Yeah, that confuses people still. They'll see people references to corn and think, wait, but corn was only part of the Columbian Exchange. Yeah, well, no, they used to use corn to mean any grain, any cereal grain. And corn is actually maize, is the actual name of it.
Your men have any luck?
Yeah, I think in the original what it says is corn. And some people have translated that as wheat, symbol? But it was probably actually like maize.
Tana's sigil. It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well. The wretch.
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it. You're the new king.
That is not how it works.
That's true.
Not in Mercia.
Yes, you should. Whenever you have chili, you should eat chili. I like chili.
We're wasting time. Tona is our only lead. We talk to her, find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor, but his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tona's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word, if you would.
I haven't done a ton of pickpocketing. I think I have a couple of times in my main playthrough.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tona's.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivar pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time, but keep him from Ivar if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
Yeah, I believe that maize is actually what it was called before. I think that's what the word for it is actually a native word, and the Spanish didn't have a word for it because they'd never seen it before, so they just used that word, or called it corn, because that was the word Europeans called any grain. And corn kind of stuck, but I believe maize is actually the native word for it. At least in the Inca language. Where's the tall point at? Oh, there, okay. The really interesting thing about maize, or corn in particular, is that it was traditional to treat it with lye before you ate it. I believe in native cultures, or at least if you were eating it in the dried form. And if you do that, it actually makes some B vitamins bioavailable. And that was a good way to... It was why it was such a staple crop. If you unlock those B vitamins and stuff in it, then it's kind of it provides most of what you need, honestly. And you can also grind popcorn into cornmeal if you want to. I've done it myself. But Europeans didn't know about that, and so when they took corn back to Europe and people ate it, they would have a lot of vitamin deficiencies. I think vitamin D too. And a few diseases became very prevalent then, like, what's it called? What's vitamin D deficiency called? Pellagra, I think. And because they didn't know how to treat it with lye to make those vitamins available if you ate it. Yeah, hominy. That's when it's the whole corn. I'm not sure what it's called if you treat the dried corn that way and then grind it into meal. Quite honestly, but I know you can do that too. Yeah, basically colonialism ruined everything. You got it. When in doubt, colonialism probably ruined it. Yeah, masa. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, what's that? Avon? Well, I guess that's the River Avon. No, Avon means river, dipshits. And now you see horse fishing in action. It's a new sport I invented. It's called horse fishing. It's where you swim your horse into the river and then shoot fish with your arrow and then swim your horse over to get it. Ooh, these guys usually have information about cool stuff. Yeah, pretty much. They just, hey, what's that? It's a river. What's that Terry... What's that Terry Pratchett quote? There's a lot of things named... What's that? That's your finger, you moron.
My prices are competitive.
Yes, all right.
Yeah, bread. What's that? Bread? Right. I always choose books of knowledge on these because I am that fucking predictable. It's a horse, okay. Won't shoot it. What's this place? I don't understand you. Ah, that must be what it's called. Who are these strange, bizarre men? Oh, fuck, wolves. What's this place? It's a desert, genius. That's actually the word Bajaragar, I guess, in Aboriginal, or at least the Aboriginal dialect of the people, the Europeans who first saw budgies. It means tasty snack. There's also a line in Terry Pratchett in that same spot that a lot of names of mountains around the disc mean I don't know a mountain, because people would grab a local, ask them slowly and loudly, what's that place over there? And they would answer him slightly bemused, I don't know, a mountain, I guess? And that became the name of the mountain. I know, but the puppies were trying to rip my throat out. I think you can actually turn the killing animations off for the animals if you want to. But I like the ones for like boars and stuff.
Just keep your wits about you.
Sigurd, is there a problem?
We'll go see Tonna. Just the two of us. Ivar and Oba will wait here. Better if Tonna thinks we've come alone. The truth is, I don't think any of us can stop Ivar from cleaving her head open. It's all he was spewing the whole way over here.
Right.
Shall we?
We'll return shortly.
A small fortune for whoever sent Thona to hell.
I'll hold you to that. From what I overheard in Repton, the brothers had an arrangement with Tona. What happened?
She's a mercenary. Uba used her for man and information.
I don't know. I thought it was all of them or
soured now
none.
that
I'd have to
Bulgared's
check
all but
to
defeated.
see if you can like
From
turn
what
the
I
wolf
heard,
ones at least.
Tona has hunger for two
The others
things.
don't bother me as
Soft
much.
silver and a stern hunt. Neither of which earns you true loyalty.
If she can't be trusted, what use is she?
That is for us to find out. We may be able to satisfy her.
And if we can't?
Ivar did tell you to bring your axe.
And here they are, as expected.
If she takes a liking to you, keep talking.
She's more your type, I think.
No. This is your challenge.
I love how
Come
exactly
now.
like a
Don't
couple of
drag
siblings,
your
they're both
feet.
like, no, this is on you, man. This is on you. Yeah, the Puma one does get me too.
Sigurd,
the
what brings you
bobcats.
strolling into my camp this brisk?
Get it, sis?
I
And
suspect
Eivor's
you
like, no,
already
Yes.
this is on you, buddy.
The Empress on the air betrayed.
No, she is not white.
And yet,
Definitely not
if
white.
you are here talking to me, King Berber
Probably says a lot about me that I keep staring at all their brooches and,
who
going,
are you,
ooh.
lovely dove? Want to perch your ass on my lap?
I do not. No, thank you.
Call me Eivor, or Wolf-Kissed. Lovely dove. Will get your throat cut.
Come now. You are too clever to run with those Ragnarsson dogs. Plenty of room on this side.
I have given
If you
more or
want
less
to
that
earn
answer
some
to more
coin.
than one truck
We
driver,
came for your
honestly.
help, not your flattery.
Where is King Bergeret?
Exactly. That's when you've got to look at your brother and,
And
be
what
like, I
makes
will
you
kill
think
you
I
in your
have the
sleep for this. I want you to know
slightest
that.
We found letters, records of trade. The two of you have a history.
What can I say? The king pays well for my services. If only I could say the same for those two Ragnarsson clods.
You're dealing with me now, and I want to know what you know. Name your price.
Very well. I could use another cow. And you can
Yeah, that's
cover the
reasonable,
cost.
honestly. And this is why you level up your
When Sheolf
fucking
is on the throne,
charisma.
do you think he'll be pleased to hear you stood in his way? That you doubted him at all? Settle for half that amount, and maybe Sheolf's first command won't be for your head on a platter.
You've got stones.
Giant steely ones.
Out with it.
Bergeret paid me to steer the Ragnarssons clear of two areas. Led the
I've never
Chester
pulled it off,
and
honestly,
Tempelbrook
but I can always just come back
It
and
was
kill
a
her entire
hefty
camp and
amount.
take it. So,
If I
you
were
know,
you, that's where I'd look.
I'm not worried.
And that is all I know. Not more, not less. We are done here.
You have to sneak up behind him when they don't see you.
Ledesre and Tempelbroth Fort. Do you know these places?
I don't, but the brothers will. I'll bring this news to them. Don't stay around here too long. We've got a king to catch.
Yeah, then I just maybe will come back here and kill everybody here and take it back. I'm not going to do that right now because I got other shit to do, but I'm not too worried about a 250 whatever gold because I... Like, let me put it this way, by the point where in my main playthrough that I'm at, I have just... I've got enough gold to probably just, like, buy England at this point. Or silver, I should say. But yeah, I've just got like a gigantic pile of silver. Hello, how's it going? Just from running around and stealing everything that isn't nailed down with my grubby little hands. And killing everybody who annoys me. Oh, this is one of those cursed areas.
Malevolence. This land bears deep affliction.
I know, right? Yes, I can tell it's cursed. Though I'm just saying, the skeletons of people who pissed you off hung around that area is really a fucking... It's a look, okay? It's a look. Would do around my own house to warn others. it's basically really creepy and not good. And if you destroy it, you get like points and can loot everything in the area. Yeah, it just makes it really creepy and stuff. I'm in occupied South Scotland, correct. They must, because they're still hanging up there and haven't completely fallen apart yet. I know, it's so wild to me that, like, you could just be looting stuff, and some of the stuff just happens to be teeth. Just teeth. I'm guessing maybe you can, like, you know, use them to make false teeth or something? I don't know. All I know is the first time I saw that, I was like, teeth? Really? Okay. Didn't they used to, like, go pull the teeth out of people on battlefields to make false teeth, for, like, sets of false teeth for people? Oh, I absolutely love stealing shit. I am absolutely bastard enough to enjoy that shit. Aren't teeth one of the last places, like if a skeleton's kind of badly decomposed? Hello! If a skeleton's kind of badly decomposed, aren't teeth one of the toughest things that you can usually maybe hope of getting a DNA sample out of in an archaeological dig, too? That would be pretty cool. Like, we've even got a vulva back at my settlement. Like, hey, this person's an asshole. Could you curse the shit out of him? The inner ear? Really? Yeah, I know that they can kind of figure out where you grew up and from the isotopes that'll be preserved in your teeth too. Because whatever you ate and stuff, all of that will be deposited into your teeth. Oops, oh. They thought the Ragnar sons were going to attack Tamworth, which is correct. We totally did that. Yeah, isotope analysis is really neat. I've still got all my baby teeth and the teeth they pulled before I got braces, and the tooth that they cut out of the roof of my mouth because I had too many teeth, and extra secret teeth. I've got all of those in a box. Streets. We're gonna wander over this way. Shit, right to the fall damage menu. Yes, happy Yule to everybody. I'm fine. She did the superhero landing. That makes sense. Yeah, we're not really doing much of anything, either. Like, I'm gonna get high as fuck, people. That's a seal. Okay. You gotta observe the signs and pass through them in the right order. Usually takes me a second to figure these out. You must follow the seal, okay? Actually, I don't think I've done this one in my other playthrough. You gotta follow the seal. The seal knows. I knew having to interpret all those bullshit, whatever the fuck riddles that old fucker gives me were good for something in life. I should mix up some cookie dough later today, actually.
Before crossing a new threshold, take care. For it is difficult to know what foes lie in wait beyond.
But yeah, Ivor just sees any mushroom and she's like, I don't know, guess I'm gonna eat it and find out what that does. Ivor, you think that's a good idea? I didn't ask if it was a good idea. I said, I guess we're gonna eat that and find out what that does. I always have to make cut-out sugar cookies and cut-out gingerbread cookies. Those are my favorites. Yeah, seals sound like that. They sound ridiculous. It's the funniest thing. I love seals. They're so cute and funny looking. Some of my favorite animals. Oh, stone circles. Okay.
Your pig feed!
Am I?
Decapitation for you!
Oh, God, I hate it when they shank me like that. Nope, nope, God damn it. And F in the chat. I hate those guys who just come out of nowhere and like shank you 5 or 6 times in the kidney. It's fucking annoying. That's my job. I'm the one who's supposed to do that, not you. I was trying to hold down dodge, but he had me by the neck and kept shanking me. Well, now I'm annoyed. Come on, horsey, we're gonna fuck these guys up this time. Yeah, I have to get one area to ally to me, I guess, to get that, unlock the Yule thing. So I'm working on the Ragnar Sons quest line right now, but first there's a couple of, points around here I'm looking at real quick. But then I got shanked to death and burned to death. So we're gonna do this again, but except more stealthy-like.
Have a look, Sunan.
Sneaking? Fuck you. I like how things are going much better.
Time to die! Press harder!
Fuck you. Now these things, you have to come over to this, like the stone here that has the hint.
Life, still more remnants of the Nephilim.
And then you have to figure out a place that makes this symbol.
That future folk may imbue their spirit with the energy within. For those who wish to seek communion.
Who the fuck is trying to kill me? Where is he? Bitch. Who is seeing me? Oh, that fucking boar. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you. Fucking pigs. The hard part is getting to stand in exactly the right spot that triggers the stupid thing to attempt to climb that tree or something? I know, well, to be honest, pigs are just like that in real life even. Pigs are assholes, and you may quote me on that. There we go.
Such odd energies. Lying here unseen.
A couple of times, honestly. Every pig I've ever met has tried to murder me on the spot. Am I up there? It'd probably be faster to fast travel over here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what one of my ancestors did to a pig to piss it off. I don't know what one of my ancestors did to get a bloodline curse involving pigs laid on us. But pigs do not like us and will try to kill us for the slightest provocation. If I do a medieval style boar hunt, I'm doing it with a fucking... I'm doing it from inside a tank. I have not tried carrying a pig up a mountain, and frankly, I don't much want to, because those fuckers are big. An adult boar ain't a small boy. A piglet, maybe. I've asked him, and he just fucking laughs at me, the absolute asshole. He thinks it's fucking funny. not so funny when you've got like 700 pounds of pissed off boar trying to murder you. Oh shit, I just ran into a crow. I am sorry, sir. I'm very sorry. I did not mean to do that. No, it's not. That could be too. I don't know, to be quite honest. I don't know what we did. Yeah, no, that you get to figure that one out on yourself, because honestly, it's too fucking funny, and I don't want to fuck it up. And I'm like, thanks, prick. And I missed. Oh well. You know, that would not even actually surprise me, to be quite honest. Fuck it. You know, just letting random corpses float in the water is not going to be good for the groundwater around here. You're all going to get like fucking super... You're all gonna get like fucking super cholera and die.
Sigurd's told us the news. Well done.
You know, that might be actually an idea. I don't work with them a whole lot, but I could also ask his sister. She sometimes actually answers questions. It's honestly kind of unusual when it happens after working with the old man.
Burkred could be at either one. We should
or
check
do
both
qualify.
as soon
Yeah,
as
no
possible.
shit.
And what do we do with Tona? I would bet the sweat off my sack she's writing to Burgred now, offering silver for a warning about us.
Let me worry about that.
I will kill
We
her
should
and her
get
entire
moving,
fucking
Dringed.
house.
I can take the fortress of Templebrook.
I will join you, Sigurd.
That leaves me Leicester then. All by my fucking lonesome.
Bring a friend, brother. Maybe Eivor dares to be called that.
Go on ahead. I'll catch up with all of you soon.
The sad thing is that it honestly took us as a species more than like a minute to figure out, hey, you probably shouldn't drink the water that you shit and dump corpses in. That's probably not a great idea. Plumbers have saved more lives than doctors. If you count all of history. Oh yes, guided arrow, thank you, I will have that. Oh yeah, absolutely. They definitely like had a thing, and yeah, they definitely had a thing. I would stake my life on it, and it ended badly. Like we all know it ended badly. Yeah, you got a point there. That's really the only option in that scenario. But like, you can't tell me like you wouldn't once just to say you did. Okay, maybe you can say that. Maybe I just have shit taste when it comes to fictional bastard men. Or just bastard men in general. Oh yeah, he's absolutely one of those Grammy fuckboys you'd see at the, like, hanging around the mall back in the days of yore. Absolutely. Like, look at that man and tell me you wouldn't see him hanging sullenly around in Hot Topic. cat's trying to crawl up on my lap, so I apologize for any purring in the mic. Well, thank you. Beep beep, come here, sweet one. Now he's headbutting the mic. He tends to have a really quiet purr though, so I don't know if you can hear it. Don't stop that! And now he's chewing on my drop spindle because he thinks all the things that I use for spinning in this house belong to the kitty. I don't know if you want to see my face right now, because right now my hair's up in henna, so it looks like I just stuck my head in a mud pile and plopped a shower cap on top of it. It's not exactly what I would call attractive at the moment.
Go, my eyes.
Over at the tower, okay.
Shouldn't be seen. Better be hooded.
Climb the wall. Climb the wall. Or don't. Yeah, it's, I hadn't touched up my roots in a while, so you could, my roots were starting to grow out a little bit, and you can see, my hair naturally is just sort of kind of a medium brown, which is fine, but, you could see my roots. They're starting to show up, so I'm just touching up my roots.
Good timing. We would have stormed the place without you.
What have you seen?
Soldiers aplenty, wagons going in and out. That weasel Burgred is here, I'm sure of it. The bathhouse there and that church, see?
How are you feeling anyway?
Like, check them both.
You're
Should
not.
Be back at any moment.
I mean, obviously you're not feeling good, but you're not having any so far any serious complications or anything.
No. And if Burgred is hiding here, I won't have to.
There is a lot we would not have to do if we stuck to killing kings.
You know, he makes a good point about
brother,
killing kings.
Now we are into making them.
I am a fan of killing kings.
No small tension between you two. Thought you'd be more like-minded.
I like the annoying bastard man.
More often than not.
You are still young. You live to my age and you will see. The closer you get, the greater the stink.
I mean, objectively, he's a dick and terrible in every way, but I like him.
Time's up for your scout.
Oh, that's good. I still think I maybe had it. I have not been able to get an antibody test, but I still think I might have had it back in like late February. Because that's exactly how I felt too. Like I was just miserable, terrible sick, and then for like a month afterwards, I would be out of breath just going up the stairs or whatever. But I live in the boonies and we don't have a ton of access to stuff like antibody tests or whatever. Yeah, well, you know, I reserve the right to fret about my mutuals and stuff. Especially if I know you have a terrible, awful, possibly deadly virus. Yeah, it was. It was like a weight sitting on my chest almost, is how I would describe it. Yeah, fuck, I hate her so much. I hate her so much.
This must be the bathhouse. Need to find a way inside.
Hey. Can't have you looking around at the wrong moment. God, I'm so fucking pissed off yet that Joni got reelected. That absolute, I hate her so much. Also, like, I just want to point out, she's been personally rude to me. So, there's that.
This is bollocks. We should be out there, fighting to take Tamworth back from the Danes.
We're to secure our food stores first. Leofrith's orders.
Leofrith's orders? Bah.
I'm going to kill every motherfucker in this place.
Hey, what? Damn coward! Too slow!
Come here.
Get round the side. God is with me.
Is he though? Oh, I love that stomp. You just punch their head in. Oh yeah, I've got, if anybody's interested, I have a bag of dirt cheese. I used her hairs that I got off of her suit already, as I did Chuck Grassley's hairs that I got off his suit. But I have a bag of earth that they both walked on that I got in circumstances. I should pull that back out again. Just right this way, Madam Senator. Oh, let me just brush that lint off of your shoulder. I'll get that for you. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, you obviously gotta loot the corpses. Did I get those already? Ah, aha. There we go. There we are.
Quite a haul of goods they've hidden away.
Yes, I will take all of this. Thank you. I wish I could take those carpets too. Move the grain and wheat to the bathhouse. What's up? Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Actually, normally we would go, my parents literally live like a block up the road from me. And normally we go there for dinner, but it's possible that my dad was exposed to COVID, like a couple days ago. So obviously him and my mom aren't going anywhere and they're staying at home. And we probably won't have... I mean, I don't know that we were going to anyway. But... we were, you know, maybe going to at least... you know, maybe go over and say hi for a minute. Because we've kind of both all figured that we've probably all been exposed to anything. I hope... yeah, I don't think... we're hoping he's okay. They said for him to wait a couple of days and then... get a COVID test, which he's gonna do. But, Yeah, he had to go into the college, because he works at the college, to pick up some paperwork to sign, because he's doing the online class thing, obviously, but he had to pick up some paperwork to sign or something like that. And then one of the guys who he talked to that day, I guess, was confirmed to have it.
Church is well
so
guarded. Might find a way around.
So now he's going to wait a few days, and then he can go get a test. Let's see. He thinks, honestly, we all think that we had it back in, like, February. Before it was even a thing that we really, heard about. Like, you heard that there was a thing going on in China, maybe, but nobody knew much about it. But we all had the exact symptoms that they talk about. And that was right after, like, the plant I work at it's like a huge multinational thing. Like, there was, and some of the engineers had just gone overseas to China to, work with some of their colleagues over there at one of the other plants, and they'd just gotten back. And then a lot of people in the plant came down with a nasty bug of some sort, and that fits the description to a T. And we don't know for sure. Yeah, it looks like it's more infectious. Yeah, it's still preventable by the vaccine and stuff, but it looks like a variety has mutated slightly that spreads even faster, which is great. That's totally great. Yeah. But yeah, I came down with it first, and then Kevin got it, and Mom and Dad both had it, and we were all just miserable, like. And it wasn't until later that I learned about COVID and it being a thing, and I still think that I might have had it, but I can't get an antibody test because I live in Iowa, run by Joni Ernst, and it's not a fucking thing around. It's hardly a fucking thing around here to, like,
crates full of food and supplies.
Be able to get one of those.
Not giving up without a fight.
Well, the good news is that it looks like the slightly mutated version doesn't make anybody any sicker, and it's still, if you get the vaccine will prevent that one too. So, I mean, that's good at least, but it definitely do not need a worse version more infectious version of COVID, because it's already pretty bad. Yeah, that's just when I had, whatever I had too. And like, I've talked to my doctor, and she says she agrees it sounds like it, but they don't have antibody tests to spare hardly, because they didn't get a ton, and they're trying to use it on, more at-risk people. It's just a shitty situation all the way around, really.
Stop you.
Yeah, I don't know about the antibody tests either. I should almost go online to see if I could find a place to get one. Because if I do have antibodies, like, they're making a push to, like, convalescent plasma and stuff as a therapy, and I do tend to donate blood pretty regularly anyway. So, I mean, it wouldn't be out of my way to be able to donate some for that. And I have kind of a rare blood type. Yeah, like, I've gone from work to home to work to get groceries to home to work for fucking 9 goddamn months now, and there's just people out there acting like nothing's happening. It's absolutely fucking infuriating, and I want to strangle so many people.
Ceolbert.
Yeah, that absolute motherfucker. Like, I hate him already, but that made me hate him even more.
Have you lost your mind?
I feared you were one of them.
Keep quiet. What are you doing here?
I was looking for Burgred.
You are Eva's scout.
I hoped
Well,
I
I wanted to kill Boris Johnson and Mike Pence anyway, but yeah, like, absolutely, I want to kill them even more. I'm like, you absolute fucking
It seems they're
evil
only stockpiling
bastards.
food here, but he did say something of interest. Gave orders to send more men to Burgred's wife, the Lady Arvilswith. She's in Templebloch. She would know where Burgred's hiding. You hear that? The sounds of battle.
Ivar. Let's get
Yep, Ivar got bored.
Where are you going?
I know my way around. We'll go through the market. This way.
Yeah, oh, but of course you can still go out for Christmas. Like, no! No, you cannot! Stay the fuck at home, you absolute dipshits! It being Christmas doesn't make a fucking difference.
They're everywhere!
Stay close to me.
What do I do?
Fight, man, fight!
Oh, well, if they try to kill you, in the immortal words of Malcolm Reynolds, you kill them right back. Fucking spearman. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
God damn you!
Fucking spearman.
With me now, I lead!
Fucking spearman.
Lead you! You'll do! Suffer! We watch each other! I'll bleed you! Die!
Fuck you.
Don't let the blades throw you!
I like after how I've just finished killing like 15 dudes, like I pull my little cloak up over my face, like, oh, but they can't see me. If they can't see me, then it's fine. Ooh, shit. Well, you don't know that. Why do you think you failed them?
Are you hurt? Speak up.
I don't think so. My God. I didn't want it to come to this.
It would have killed you, Ceolbert. You had no choice. Now don't
Ooh.
move.
Well, contact your professors and see if you can still turn it in for at least partial credit. Worst that'll happen is they say no. You won't know until you try.
Where is your king, Saxon? Where is he?
Lord our Father, grant me salvation.
When does their god find the time to answer so much mumbling and whimpering?
You're reckless, Ivar. Cheobed could have been
He's
killed.
such an asshole, but
Who
I
am
love
I
him.
to stand in the light of a boy searching for his balls?
Don't excuse yourself. You enjoy this too much.
Stop. It wasn't Ivar who sent me. I sent myself.
Have caution, boy. Until your father's crowned your Mercia's enemy, not its champion. You understand?
I understand.
Good. Now return to
You know,
Repton
honestly,
and
that's
remain
why
there until
I
we call.
didn't keep
Will
going
you
in
not
school
stay,
too.
Wolf-Kissed?
Is once I got my
There is
degree,
no
I was
king,
just so
but
my
we have corpses
ADHD
to
brain
loot.
was just so burnt
Burgred's
out I
Lady
couldn't anymore.
Arthelsworth is in
I've
Templebrough.
considered going back and
I'm
getting
going
a
to
higher
find
degree,
out what she
but
knows.
I hated it so much.
Take everything!
No, no, kill the pig. I want to kill the pig to get the sweet, sweet pork. Come back here.
Pile the soldiers here. Let these people bear witness to the carnage that awaits their kingdom. You go where you like. I am not quite finished here.
Fair enough.
Whoever trains these Mercian soldiers should be relieved of their duty, I think.
Nope, get back here. Get back here, you fucking hunk of bacon. Nope, trying to kill a fucking pig. I've heard that actually. Like when I was, I was my late teens, early 20s, I was just so done with it, honestly.
Shit, shall it from nu?
Yeah, take a gap year. Like, that's not a bad thing to do. Let's do this. A monastery I have not raided. That one's too high level for me yet, but this one I could take. Well, don't mind if I do. I'll just head over to the river. Actually, first I'll head over to this, and I'll just head down to the river. I'll just head over here to raid this monastery, I think. It's also, I think, kind of bullshit to expect somebody just in, like, their late teens, early 20s to, like, actually know... Why do I keep setting myself on fire? To actually know what they want to do with their life. It's just... It seems kind of ridiculous to me to expect somebody that young to know exactly what they want to spend the rest of their life doing. Like, it makes more sense to me to let them take a little... Like, take a minute to... figure themselves out and where they want to be in life and what they want to do and stuff before they worry about what they're going to do for the rest of their life, you know? Yeah, like, well, like, I think I like this, but I'm really not sure, I guess. Oh, this one.
Done good, lads. Scared those wenches right off. Won't be seeing them around anymore.
I'll say, bloody hags.
I would like to know who's going around England putting snakes out in barrels all the time. You know, I agree with you. I really... At least 25. When I was 19, I was a moron. I didn't know shit. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life or anything like that.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Oh, warm draft coming from that grate.
Telling a bunch of kids to don't even know who they are, they should have their life all figured out and everything. It's ridiculous.
Well, you're an arsehole, you know that?
I gotta remember how to get down. There's a place you can get down in there to get this quest done. I gotta remember how to do where you gotta go to do it. Yeah. Unless I get stuck in the corner and don't do anything. Fuck. I even like studying if it's stuff I'm interested in. It's just, it's a matter of when you're like 19 and don't know what the fuck you're doing, you don't even know hardly what you're interested in yet. I didn't know shit at 19. I was a moron. Everybody's a moron at 19.
From that grate. Feels nice.
Smell nice?
Oh, yeah,
because I just got done pissing in it.
Well, you're an arsehole, you know that?
Yeah, once you said going for a stroll by the river, my brain went, oh yeah! To be fair, eggs are good and I like them. Listen, she knows what she wants, and what she wants is some fucking eggs.
Say that again?
You heard me. I need eggs. Viper eggs. Crusty little shits won't go away. This is my land. I was here first. So,
listen,
as I
respect
bring
egg
me
lady.
Viper eggs, and I'll make sure they leave and never come back.
Provoking snakes is not how I plan to spend my day. But that could change.
A reward? Yes, I understand your meaning. Bring me the eggs and it will be done.
I think I've got a bunch already, so I might have them.
Oh, more Viper eggs.
Ah, I need some more. Okay. Here, Viper, 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 Viper. Turn around. No, I feel kind of bad about killing the snakes because I like snakes. But she needs eggs, damn it. Still don't have them. I'll have to come back. Or not.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, yeah,
Getting
this.
closer now. I can feel it. More eggs. No.
To be fair, I felt this after I eat leftover chili 2 or 3 days in a row.
Best go hooded here.
Chili does sound good. Maybe I'll make a pot for supper. I've got all the stuff I need. That does sound pretty good. Some chili and some cornbread. Yes. I only make chili in like giant-sized batches too, because so then you got leftovers for a while. That's the good shit. I'll throw anything in chili, as long as it tastes good. Chicken chili good, beef chili good, pork chili good, all chili good. And you may quote me on that. Any more? Any more snakes? Nope. Okay, I'm going back to Egg Lady. Oh yeah, just like a little bit. And nobody knows exactly what makes it taste so good. They're just like, ooh, this chili's really good. What'd you put in it? And the answer is, of course, just a pinch of cinnamon. Definitely exactly like me after leftover chili 2 days in a row. That is a fart miasma, as a matter of fact. That is a giant fart miasma. Apparently.
Oh, I knew I would regret this.
That nearly turned my insides out. Oh, I wish I could see the stir I've caused above.
You know, I stand weird
My
sewer
reward,
swamp
before I choked you
egg,
down.
Viper egg lady. She's living her best life, and I respect her for that.
Have you nothing to say after such a forceful breaking of wind?
It blew me away.
My cat just ran into the door. He was chasing his little fake mouse, and he ran directly into the door because he is a brilliant, brilliant boy. Truly a genius.
just poured salt in it!
And now, if you do light a torch or whatever, and huck it in there. Ah, this one didn't catch on fire. This is true. That's why people used to try to... That's why spices were so valuable, is because people would use them in cooking and baking and stuff like that, especially in cooking. And... oh yeah, cloves particularly. I love cloves. But just like a little bit of a pinch in a savory beef recipe is the shit. Ooh, wait, corpse that I haven't looted. And my feelings on ginger are that pure ginger could probably use more ginger. Like, I literally at all times have a bag of candied ginger in my fridge that I like to throw a couple of chunks of that at the bottom of a cup of tea, and then you can eat the tea and it's just slightly sweetened, but not too much and kind of gingery, and then when you get to the bottom you can eat the chunk of ginger, and it's delicious. Oh, you poor thing. If I run out of candied ginger, it's a problem. Poor things. You poor, poor deprived things. Like, I could dunk candied ginger and powdered ginger and still consider that probably not quite enough ginger. I love ginger. I'm not a big fan of beer, but ginger beer is the shit. There's alcoholic ginger beer. I've got that's the one soda I actually like. I've actually got some in the fridge right now. I like to mix it 50-50 with rum, and that's the shit. I don't know if this ginger soap and the cilantro soap thing align, to be honest, but I know that I like cilantro and I like ginger. Yes, that's the best kind! The Cock and Bull brand. Yeah, there's a store actually in Clinton that sells Cock and Bull, and it used to. It's closed now, and I've got like a few left. I'm gonna have to find a new place to get it. You can get Bundaberg rum, but it has to be, like, special ordered around here. We've actually got a couple liquor stores around here, like, you could buy, like, Danish meads and English beers and German beers, and they don't usually carry Bundaberg rum, but if you... I have had birch beer, and it's pretty good. My biggest problem with most sodas is that they're too sweet, but birch beer does not hesitate.
To the Swan Road.
Ginger is just so good. I love ginger so much. Oh yeah, our Hy-Vee liquor store around here they'll absolutely special order stuff if you ask them to. They don't carry it normally, but if you ask them to, they will special order it. It'll come in on their regular shipment, and when it gets here, they'll give you a call and let you know it's there, and you can go pick it up. Ooh, wine thermos. I like to be a classy bitch and drink my wine out of tea mugs.
Raise the mountain!
Hey, Hy-Vee is the best grocery store, and I will fight over that. That's where I can get my bougie cheese, too. My fancy bougie, like, cheese crusted black pepper and shit. That's the good shit.
More sail! Let's hear a story.
Some years ago, I took to sea with a sword dancer called Ayin. A brooding warrior with a face of stone.
You continue later.
Wait, where we buy? No, don't raid them. We're gonna raid these guys up here. No, it's just camp. We don't have any Publix around here, so we have to go with Hy-Vee.
Run up the stairs!
Oh yeah, their entire deli counter.
Some years ago, I took to sea with a sword dancer called Ayin. A brooding warrior.
I wish we had
with a
Publix
face
around
of
here. If
stone
we had
and
Publix around
oak
here, maybe my
arms,
opinion would be
raided
different.
Cola.
But we don't, so I have to go
Shored
with
up along
Hy-Vee.
the edge of a forest and explored until we came to People Pots, a large farm. It was night. and
They
all
really
were
have,
asleep.
and I, for one, who
So we
love
set
both of
off
those
very
things. I'm
nice
not
and
complaining.
wide obedient, taking sheep and goats as we pleased.
Hold on, good scout.
This, we're definitely raiding. Oh, no. Oh, don't leave command.
Look! One of the rich
Time to smash the monastery, take all their shit. Hey guys, what's going on? It's a toss-up, honestly, between Hy-Vee and we have Aldi's around here too, and Aldi's is also the best. So if there's things that I can get at Aldi, I'll get them at Aldi, and if they don't have them, I'll go there. I'll go to Hy-Vee. Hey, what's up? Fuck you, fuck you. Ooh, the stuff that'll just about blow the top of your head off is the best kind of mustard.
Watch for the counter!
Fuck. Well, why'd you blow the stupid thing up when you were on top of it, genius? Yes, I'll revive you. Yep, that's gonna blow up. Nope.
Give me a hand over here.
Guard down!
Oh my god, Kevin would lose his head there. Kevin loves gummy candy. I'm not a huge fan of gummy candy, but it's like Kevin's favorite thing, and he'd lose his fucking mind. Nope, climb up there. Is there anything we can steal? Yes, there is. Catching myself myself on fire this playthrough.
Hey, fellas! God won't let us lose. Should have run, Robbie. Can't hold out much longer. Damn you! Are you watching?
I had oatmeal with pears in it for breakfast today, and it was tasty. Ooh! Enjoy your snow while it lasts. I wish it would snow more here, honestly. We had a couple inches, but it's mostly melted off by now.
Let's stretch the knee thing.
If anybody was wondering, that letter basically saying King Burgred's a fucking idiot for because he keeps antagonizing the heathen army, which is not inaccurate.
Hey, come here a moment.
God, I've been to Florida in the summer before, and it was like breathing hot soup. I don't know how people survive down there. Yeah, I know, I do too. You kind of have to like read all the letters laying around, kind of understand.
Throw the dog.
Nice. Excuse me. What's that with? We can kill one monk as a treat. Listen, the stained glass was in my way, and it had it coming. Well, I don't even have to break these, but it makes such nice smashy sounds. Listen, I am creating jobs by making sure that they're going to have to pay for more stained glass tradesmen. Yeah, I do believe I have all of their stuff.
Help! Throttle!
That sucks. Where's somebody who's not dead? Ah, there you are. Oh, fuck you. Get some attention from you, would you please? Now we wait for them to explode. Hey, that guy's starting to remind me. Stop setting it on fire when you're on it! God. Idiots. Ah, he's fine. Suppose we couldn't get lucky enough for Dag to actually die. He does not have a single brain cell in his entire head, it's true. Maybe they do, I don't know. Actually, I think I can ride the rest of the way. This is like the Norse version of scarping, to be quite honest. Nope. Right? That's what I'm saying. Later on you get the fishing line and that makes it easier, but I still kind of like horse fishing. Even though my horse is like, do we really have to do this? Ooh, a heron. Horses can swim. Yeah, it has way too high. I got my adrenaline filled by shooting fish.
Better than your tight-lipped man here. You'll never say anything again.
We've told you everything. Won't you let us go?
That depends on what happens here.
Eivor, there you are.
What's with the prisoners?
Man from the fortress, out on patrol.
We squeeze.
See, the horse weighs the same as a duck, which means it's made of wood, which means it's a witch.
They must have separated after Tamworth.
I heard as much from Ceolbert in Leicester.
Ceolbert? What was he doing there?
Ooh, Starbucks.
Eva.
Too long a tale for now, but he's fine.
Turn me into a
Send him to
newt.
Repton.
I got better.
What's the plan here?
It won't be long before someone comes looking for these men. We need to get inside and find Adelswith.
Capture a queen to find a king. It might work.
Only one way to find out. See if you can get anything more out of them. Me and Eivor will take care of fetching Adelswith.
Odin guide you.
Okay, gotta find the lady. What's her face? Oh, she's just right over there, not too far at all.
Welcome us through the front door. We could find a quiet way in, or we can take your longship. I'm beside you either way. Ah, Eivor. I have dreamt of this day.
Of scouring the Shire in search of a king.
Of going a Vikingur. With you. With our brothers
We're gonna
and
use the
sisters.
smash in the front
Conquering
doors and
new
say
lands,
hi method.
forming lasting friendships. And it...
You know, I actually have one of those horns upstairs. I should get better with it. Yeah, we're going with the horses a witch. We're going with that explanation, honestly.
I am right where we stood.
As am I, brother.
And no, really, he's not. He does a lot of stupid bullshit.
We fight!
Hey, what's up, people? Yes, Sigurd is really super not okay. Yes.
Out! Damn you!
And I'm on fire. Fantastic. No, he has never been okay a day in his life. It's true.
Oh, snap your spine. You're dead.
In the ass. Nice. I do say so myself. Yeah, no, don't burn the horsies. Burning horsies, not cool. Burning these assholes, perfectly fine. Okay.
Going to smash you! We watch it to the cuts! Supper!
Nothing can stop us.
Odin, take you!
Fight to the enemy.
Hey, come here, asshole. In the ass yet again.
Over here! Not an intruder, man!
never said which god was with who, so. Oh. Outside. Unless I was wrong, which I might have been. Look. Jesus God, my blows as I slam an axe through her head. Like, I don't think that's working, really. Sorry. Plenty of mushrooms. Have some of those.
I feel great.
You know what? I don't... Jesus never really struck me as somebody who got into a lot of axe throwing competitions. Yeah. Where are the people who are not yet dead? Yeah, whip, I can see. Sure, I'll buy that. Axe, I don't really seem to recall too much about Jesus taking a bearded axe to people. Because I just needed his shield out of the bucket. Okay. Oh, actually, that would make... God, you fucking prick. That would actually make a lot more sense, actually. Kitty's climbing up on that, so Kitty says hi. Nope, don't stand on the computer. Here's a question, can, like, if you're going by Christian theology, right, can Jesus get drunk? Like, he's supposed to be the Son of God and all that. And, like, can he actually get drunk? Like, is that possible? Yeet. Okay.
Pathetic! Remain still! Come!
Yeah, I feel like you're probably right about that.
No chance.
Like, I know my gods can get shit-faced drunk. That features prominently in several of the myths. I think there's one thing that most cultures honestly agree on, and that's finding some way to get shit-faced, fucked up, in whatever way they can. Ooh, book of knowledge. Be that hallucinogens, or booze, or whatever they can get their hands on. Most cultures are a fan of getting utterly and completely fucked up and when possible. Yes, that is something that all humans agree on, actually, is just fried dough good. And they're all correct in all cases. Fried dough very good. We have always seen some carbs and been like, ooh, I bet we could deep fry that. And it's always tasty.
Scurry. Lady Athelswith, I see Burgred has done his best to hide you away. But what is lost must always be found.
Let my handmaidens walk free of this place. They have
I
nothing
can
to
tell
do
you
with
for
our
a fact
quarrel.
that I've seen honeybees get shit-faced on fermented fruit
You
in
hear that,
orchards.
Eivor?
And it's
Noble,
hilarious.
selfless.
Wasps, too.
This is
and
the
pigs,
sword you must
and
strike a
cows,
bargain with.
and horses,
A
for that
woman
matter.
of quality. We seek only your king, lady. Tell us where Burgred hides.
Oh,
and we will leave
drunk
without an
spells
ounce
are
of blood
hilarious.
spilled.
Please, I don't know.
Effective, Sigurd.
She is only naive to her present danger. But she will soon understand.
Wait. Those are the hands of one who washes linens. A servant. She is a decoy.
As you can see here, yet again, Ivor is the brains behind this operation.
Watch the handmaidens. I'll follow
Oh,
Athelswith.
yep, they told her and one of her handmaidens to exchange clothes. She's only got 3 brain cells, but she's still oftentimes smarter than Sigurd. Which, I mean, that doesn't take a whole lot, let's be brutally honest about that. Sigurd has 1 brain cell. Eivor has 3 whole brain cells. Yeah, all 7 of them, exactly. Yeah, Sigurd's brain is just like a little hamster running on a wheel. That's true. Eivor starts thinking with her other brain when Beely is around. They get along like gasoline and lit matches. Oh shit, I have like 0 health. Hey, there any fish or mushrooms or anything around this area? That would be great. Berry bushes? Any berry bushes? Any fish out here? There are. Excellent, that'll work. And here we see a Viking furiously trying to find any...
An arrow in the dog.
My horse would get out of the way, that'd be great. Exactly, let me just eat an entire raw fish, like, real fast. Actually, if my horse could get back here, I need to get another one real quick. Like in Skyrim, where sometimes you get a pause combat to just eat like 15 loaves of bread and 140 cabbages. Because you're out of health potions. Okay, that's a little better.
Me. My husband will send you all to hell.
Won't survive, fool.
Me, you gotta worry about that one.
Stop what you are doing at once.
Nah.
Don't you dare put your hands on me.
Come here.
Quite clever, your ladyship. You're certainly making us work for it.
Keep your hands off me, pagan!
Have you lost your sense of hospitality? I regret asking.
Let me go!
No.
I demand it!
After what you put me through, I would have to be mad.
Do you understand what you're doing, pagan? I am the Lady of Mercia.
Now let her swim her own ass across and I'll tie her up again. God damn! Fucking majored in like the 500-yard breaststroke, damn. Yeah, she got herself out somehow. Oh no, you're going back over there. Okay, well, I'll tie you back up, bitch.
You're wasting your time. I won't talk. Not to you, not to any of you barbarians.
You may reconsider, if only for your people. Who knows how many more might die at the hands of us barbarians.
You don't frighten me.
Then you are a fool.
I love Ivor so much. You don't frighten me. Oh, okay. Well, it's not my fault you're an idiot. Yeah, she's an important quest character and all that shit, so... God damn it, where do I have to go? Oh, right over there, okay. No, you can't seduce her. Especially after what me and Ivar are about to do to her. I mean, we're not gonna hurt her, strictly speaking. Yeah, true, but a couple of the other people in this game are, and that didn't... No. Put her on the horse. That doesn't even stop some people now. Just huck her up over the horse's ass. Amazing. Just up, there you go. Okay. Up over the horse you go. Just drag her ass down. Hey guys, look what I found!
Lady Arthelswith, you have seen better days.
God will sear your soul, heathen, if he can find it.
Why, the cat chamber? She's as much a poet as you.
Where's my Catelyn? What have you done with her?
Your handmaiden, you mean? The brave one, dressed in royal finery? Season change with the others.
I'll take them back to
You're
Tamworth.
just gonna sear it lightly over high heat
If
with
she has so
rosemary
much
and
as a
olive
scratch
oil.
on her.
I will inform Cheerwolf. He might have some ideas on how to get through to her.
I will meet you there. Sigurd, What about these prisoners?
We've got what we need. Let them go.
Or we could kill them. That way they don't cause us problems later. Just saying.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Thank you, friend.
Like that. See? Now they're not going to cause any future problems.
Off. What's happening? You've been done.
I mean, they're not tied up any longer. Random fucking arrow, just hanging there. The question, of course, is, oh yes, those are fairly historically accurate arrowheads. Nice, nice. I approve. I approve. Let's see. Oh yes, you can see they're tied on. Nice, nice, nice. I do approve. I do approve. Just fucking dangling there in midair. Okay, sure, sure. Can I... Look. Ah, come on, get in. Get in. There you go. Oh, come on. I want this. Oh, okay. I think, you know, I'm still full on arrows, so we're all good. Just, I guess that there's just something that they totally didn't fix before they released the game or something. My favorite game glitch remains the one in The Witcher 3, where sometimes all of you are like walking crouched, like about 6 feet off the ground. That one's endlessly hilarious. Oh yes, this part. This part is so good.
Your turn. She won't talk to me.
Eivor will handle it. Go on.
That's just... I'm sorry. That royally sucks. Wow, that's just shitty.
You've exhausted my friend Abba here, but I'm wide awake. Maybe tell me where Burgert's hiding and let him rest happy.
Never.
Stone-faced and tight-lipped, all for a king who hides like a cowardly vole. Too scared to protect his family and his people.
Just petty and shitty and awful.
Thirsty?
My husband does what he must for Mercia. How could he do otherwise, knowing that even his closest friends could betray him? Give that traitor Ceolwulf my message. He may win this earthly battle, but the devil has won the war for his soul.
I don't care how you feel about Ceolwulf, but he will be king. It's only a matter of when.
Borgred is king. Elected by the Witan and anointed by God.
My lady, I know what the losing side looks like, and you're on it. We've taken Repton, Tamworth, now Templebroch, and Leicester. With each victory, your hope for peace recedes.
Yet Borgred has what you do
yeah,
not.
Honestly, it makes
the loyalty of his people. Good men. Faithful men.
Who? The Thanes and Ceolls of Mercia? No, no. Only Leofrith remains loyal, and he too will fall.
Yes, goodly Leofrith. He will die defending his king. And win or lose, he will send 100 more of you to hell.
A4? Your ladyship? Do not mind me. Only here to count my spoils.
Oh, you magnificent, awful bastard.
Oh, God!
You're so terrible.
Pigs have to eat, my lady. The trouble is, it takes a lot to sate their hunger. Only a matter of time before they finish those and sniff around for fresher meat.
And the smell of pig shit after this? Ooh.
He's terrible. A terrible fucking person.
Get me out of here!
Please. I love him.
Talk now, and we'll draw you a nice warm bath.
You are asking me to betray my husband. How can I do that?
If you don't, you will betray countless others. In legend, you may be remembered as the king and queen who abandoned their kingdom in its darkest hour. But there will be peace. This is Ceolwulf's promise, and it will be honored. You have my word.
Does the caged bird sing?
Burgred is hiding in an old crypt to the south, where the Alni and
sometimes you just gotta feed some heads to pigs in front of her,
now,
okay?
Tell me this is not a sign from the gods.
I
it's
did
a long
too.
way to carry a king.
I've seen a lot of
The
people
three
be
of
like,
you
"Oh, that's
must
so
clear a
fucked
path
up
back
and
to
that's
Tamworth.
awful," and I'm like,
Where
"That's
can
so
we meet?
fucked up. I
Bring
love
him
it.
to the bridge
You're
at Venadus.
genius, you."
It's a straight line through. We'll deal with any trouble there.
Ava, you're terrible. I love it.
The heads were a nice touch. I'm not one for spectacle, but it got her talking.
Spectacle? That's just me.
Pigs totally will absolutely eat you. I know, he's terrible. He's awful in every way. He's an awful, awful person, and I kind of love him. Just objectively a terrible and awful person. And he's the best. I love him. I think if I go this way, up here, yes, that. The fuck? And I'll block him. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people who are like, "Oh my god, that's terrible, why would you do that?" And I'm just sitting here like, that's hilarious. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Probably nothing good. But objectively, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can go lose another drinking challenge. Listen, and it got her talking, that's all I'm saying. It's stupid, but it works. It's not stupid. I don't know if I should be flattered or not that I got spam in here. I don't know. I feel like being popular enough on Tumblr to get hate mail. It's almost kind of complimentary in a strange way. Maybe I'll just safely put that there. I mean, we killed a bunch of people anyway. There were just some heads laying around, but we're gonna let them go to waste.
Drink it down faster than me. You take the prize. How much silver are you willing to part with?
Really? the fuck?
Purse a bit light.
The weirdest
No
thing is I
matter.
never set out to be popular. Like, I just...
We
literally, I'm
drink.
still kind of puzzled that people
I'm
like
an
whatever the fuck
Irish
this shit show is, to be brutally honest. I need to make for myself one of those fabulous furry Santa hats.
Staggering already.
I'm getting better at these, honestly, finally.
Get some on your boots.
Yay, I won! I'm still not great, but I'm actually starting to win more of them than I lose. Woo!
I'll take on all comers.
I feel like Jackie Chan in Drunken Master now. And we're absolutely fucking hammered, actually. Why are we crouching? It slays me to no end that, like, in, the ones with Ezio, like, they're like, you gotta clean yourself up and stop drinking and, you know, become a, I think it's down here. No, become an assassin, and meanwhile Ivor's like, chug, 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 chug. I gotta remember. Yeah, a respectable assassin. Oh, that's it. Are we? Yep, okay, down here. That's where we gotta go. Yeah, you've got to become a respectable assassin for the good of your family and all that. And Ivor's just like, LOL, let's get drunk. What's this? A funny mushroom? Let's eat some of that and see what happens. Fuck it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. One of the funniest lines to this day to me is when his mom's saying that he needs to develop some interests, and he says, I have interests, and she's like, I mean, aside from vaginas. He's like, ah, shit, you're right, I don't have any other interests. Hey, the horse is driving, not me. I'm just there for the ride. The horse is the one steering. Yeah, Ezio is Catholic. With all the Catholic guilt that goes with that. I feel like there's actually been a few arguments that have, like, worked on that. Like, cowboy goes home, like, drunk from the bar, and he's like, no, the horse was...
I told you we need to set fire to the house so the raid feels real.
I didn't forget it. You said you would bring it.
Ah, you fool! Must I do everything? Please do not distract us. We're trying to solve a problem here. We need fire to set the house ablaze. Think.
I don't think they
How could
ever
you
really
forget the
did.
torch? I told you we need to set fire to the house so the raid feels real.
I mean, if you want it on fire, sure.
Ah, you fool! Must I do everything? Help us! Come here, Sprout! Who are you?
You wanted fire. There you have it. Though I get the sense you two are ill fit for whatever it is you're plotting.
This one
I
takes us
keep
for
meaning
a fool,
to. I really
brother.
should.
We sons of
You know,
Ragnar have this
guillotining
well
people.
under control.
No, we do not.
The sons of Ragnar. I know of many, but never have I heard of Dull and Duller. What is your plan here?
We're such an asshole. I love her so much.
To practice a raid. Filled it with our most precious things to up the stakes.
Even master raiders such as we need to stay sharp, brother.
You better hurry.
Yes, for glory!
Please come with. I do not want to do this with my brother alone.
This
You
raid will harden our
absolute
legacy,
dipshit.
brother. Clans will come crawling, begging us to join them. Our names will echo in the halls of Valhalla. And worry not, Budding Sprout. Together, we will grow you into a fine warrior.
I get the feeling we haven't much to teach her.
Go on, brother. Like we talked about. Blow these doors in like a punishing storm. Stand back, Sprout, and observe. You may learn a thing or two.
Listen, they said they wanted fire.
You must hear it in my voice.
I cannot do it.
Gentle as a lamb. Stand aside.
What is wrong?
The door is not opening.
Use the key.
Ah, yes.
I've just sitting back like, no, this is gonna be good.
Artifacts. It is inside.
That's okay. I'll fix it. Idiots.
Find a way in.
Dull and Duller, like I said.
Hang on. Get off me. There we go. Okay.
I found a way in! I do not see it here!
No, we said to hide it in the cat, remember?
Well, who was to do it? Not me.
Right, yeah, it's right. It's in here. Nope. No.
Burns!
What is the key? Forget. Oh, yeah.
Wrong again! Focus!
The bag's in the corner. I seem to remember putting it there.
This must be the key to the door.
Thick-headed fools! I am unharmed, which makes you very lucky.
Smart, you mean? I must have taken Mother's axe out of the house, knowing this fool would forget it.
And left the key in its place.
Yeah, I've
You
had
two
those
are as
moments too, to be
useful as
honest.
a glass hammer. I'm leaving.
that drivel, brother. We must endure.
I will
World
probably
know
honest
by
save
name
here
soon enough.
and then leave it there for now, and we'll be back to this tomorrow. Save it. And hopefully tomorrow we can get the part where we get our first area pledged, and then we can do some of the youth quests. So you all have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.